we're going to go to Puglia with Petrcavallo Bianco dell'Estano. And I'm excited to have another wine from Puglia because it's been a while since we stopped carrying Valentina Passalacqua's wines. I have missed that region because they really make some really great, generally price performing natural wines because they have lots of land relative to some of the other areas of Italy. And this one is not at all what I was expecting when I first tried it. So it is a native grape from there, Bianco dell'Estano, and it has 5 days of extraction. And well, let's just try it, go from there. So similar to the Orangio-Sauro that is also in this club, I'm initially getting like quite a bit of astringency, even like some like bitter apple, more than the other one. And then there's like this beautiful undertone that I think if I let it breathe longer would probably, or like let it breathe and let it get a little bit warmer. That's also, again, when you're drinking orange wines, I always recommend to start with it cool, but then don't just finish it while it's cold, like let it develop, because you're going to get a lot of different notes based on the temperature. So you get different temperature at different notes at different temperatures, and you get different notes from here. If you swirl it, you get different notes. So really just, feel free to kind of experiment with all of them. So back to the nose. Underneath this kind of like citrus astringency is this like developing, I'm not really sure what it is. It's like stone fruit. I think it's like ripe stone fruit that it's just not coming out yet, but I'm pretty sure if I let this sit for longer, it would be like bright apricot or something like that. So trying it. Lovely astringency, but again, like if you have these two, it'd be great if you compare the Orangio-Sauro to this one, because with the Orangio-Sauro, I was getting more phenolic bitterness, which is the baby aspirin going down the middle of your tongue. This one, I'm getting actual tannin. I'm feeling the dryness in the sides of my mouth. So while they are sort of similar wines, they really are very different in the way that they are, like in the way that they should actually like be paired, and the way that you drink them, and the grapes and everything are different. But at first sniff, at first taste, they would seem really similar, but they're really accomplishing different things. So that's the first thing is I'm getting. There's definitely tannin on it, but let me just. Wow, it's like, it has such a nice light touch. So I'm actually getting less of the stone fruit here. And again, maybe if it was warmer, I would be picking more of that up. But it's more like, I don't know if I had already said pear yet, but it's like you know how different two apples, pears kind of have like that thick skin and like a little bit of like a different type of texture. Like that's what I'm feeling with this wine. And it's really nice. Like it's very textural, I guess is how I would say this orange wine is. So love this wine because I love that it is a native grape of the region. It's a really good expression of like a really light touch, but still having like some great depth of tannin. And that is really interesting when you want to pair it, because since it does have this tannin, it can stand up to some heavier-ish meals. I would love to see this with like grilled pork chops. It would be great with, I'm trying to think, so you guys can figure this out at home, a very fatty fish, but like not like, I mean, like it'd be fine with salmon. That's not really where I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking like some like obscure fish, because it has these tannins. Like the nice part about tannin is that it cleans out your mouth, so that if it's covered in fat, like with a steak or something, it makes the next bite just as nice. So take that, but obviously this is not like a cab sauv tannin profile, but just take that and apply it to like the fish world. Maybe it's like squid. I'm not sure what it is, but that is what I would be thinking about when I'm planning my meals around it.